Hello, konnichiwa. Hola, hola everyone, welcome to the stream. Oh, I know why there's no sound. Never mind. I was like, why is there no sound in the game? I know now, it's because of this screen. Anyway, hi! My name is Leo, I'm your resident demi-vampire singer and professional simp, and today we are continuing Valhalla. Now, I'm just finishing sharing the stream because I ran a little late. Cause I was preparing other stuff, and then I looked at the clock and I was like, oh god, I only have 10 minutes to to prep everything. Open B2 Studio, yada yada. So yeah. Let me just share the stream real quick, and we will get started. Merry Christmas, Merry Chrysler indeed. Like in April, but yay. Aren't there like some people that start? I think it's in the Philippines. I might be wrong, but I think from what I've seen and I remember, that they put like their Christmas. They start putting their Christmas stuff like way in advance. I don't remember if it's as early as August, but it's like very much not yet the time. But they start like months in advance, and honestly, I'd want that. I am always sad when we have to put everything down after the whole Christmas period is done. Hold on. Let me just Merry Mega Crisis. Let's go. Okay, let me share. Let's go. And then on X, Twitter, whatever. There we go. Nice. Alrighty. Okay, so let us get started. Where is my chat? My chat. Do not disappear on me, chat. Hold up. There we go. Okay. I can see chat now. Let's go. Alright. Load. I still hear nothing when I click these, and I don't know if that's what's supposed to happen. Okay, there's sound now. Good. I was getting worried. I was like, huh. Oh no, but everything's fine. Merry Mega Christmas. Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Red Months. I don't know how that's supposed to work, but yeah. I think we already bought stuff and saw the news in the Augmented Eye. Yeah. Or maybe not. Is it sexist to have an army? Oh my god. I remember we read an update on the Lilim receiving mysterious messages. But I think this is a new update, so we're gonna read these first, and then we are gonna see if maybe I can buy something else, and if not, we'll just go to work. I think that's the wisest. Oh, also, I think I haven't set up chat. Hold on. Oh, that is what I was missing. Good. Like on the screen. Oh, there's a mess in my desk. I need to fix that. Total chat. There we go. Where's chat? Why do I not? Huh? Why is it transparent but you guys aren't here? Like what? Oh, there you are. That's weird. It's weird that it's like that right now, but was it like this yesterday? I don't even know. I don't know anymore. Well, at least I can see you now. Chat disappeared. chat decided to go into the void. See, like it's like going up in a weird way. Like it now updated, and now it's like down there, but I don't know. There it is. Ugh. Sorry about that. I just felt it coming and I was like, oh. I do. Anyway. Chat is there now. Good. I think everything else is set? Question mark? I'm just checking everything for a final time, just to make sure. Ugh. Maybe the allergies are hitting today. That's not good. Anyway, I think everything seems to be okay, so we are going to continue. Oh no, I feel another sneeze coming. Oh god. Yeah, maybe the allergies are going well today. Anyway, good thing I have water here. Now, the messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Was it a prankster or someone who just discovered how to subvert public communication channels in Lilum? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilum behavior has been rather unusual as of late, although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. Let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago when Lilum advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Will it happen again? Time will tell. Dorothy did seem a little bit off when she arrived. Was it the day before? I don't know. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. The king of the West, Kanye. Oh god. Oh no. From the western nation of Kanyevania. It would seem that it is exactly who we thought this is referencing to. Has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? Well, it is. The fact that he's a dictator is problematic in and of itself. Oh my god. Oh god. I am not reading this out loud. They're all pretty hot though. If I was him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you just make them from scratch to match your every needs? Well, from that perspective, it does seem to be very sexist indeed. Yuri is the best show this season. What? Nothing relating IRL stuff. Not at all. If you aren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life shows already, then be prepared to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yuri, one of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. Files at the popular Danger U forum seem to divide it, however. To be divided, I guess, is what it should say. It's such an obvious pandering. Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? You girls are just haters who hate their lives. I'm going to marry Shinazu. Wake me up inside. You can catch YY every Friday on RSTV. Alright. Those are the updates on the world, I guess. Android women. I mean, it's not a too far-fetched idea in and of itself. The problem is what they are apparently wanting to do with them. What game did I see that stuff before? Android women. Cyberpunk, maybe? I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of them, but nothing specific comes to mind right now. Alright, 500, 500, 350, 2,350, 500, 900. Yikes, nothing too cheap anymore. The Alex figurine is the only one that is like cheap-ish. I'll wait till the next day then. Let's go to work. Or I guess the party. I too would get gone, I'm not gonna lie. Good evening. Jill, I told you to come in the night. I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. You're still dressed the same. Do not berate me. You came in your uniform. These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Gil are in your uniforms too. Well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored. What about the kilt you wore that one time? I'm still surprised that that one didn't break the dress code somehow. And you, Gil? I don't have any clothes to begin with. You people depress me. Well, everything's in place back there. Ah, Alma's here. You know, there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill, greet her properly. I like how Dana just berates us like she's our mom at the same time. Welcome to Baha. Wait. Man, if that's not a sign that you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what is. Shut up, it's because it's become a reflex. Wait, Alma also came in her usual attire. Why aren't you saying anything to her? Ripped sweaters get a free pass. Why? Still a question, never mind. And I'm just noticing now that she has such a high turtleneck in this. That it does not look comfortable to me. Jimmy came earlier too. The dogs went with him to get some ice. Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What were you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer? The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks like just a set of wires, but you can create a frame with them. Put the food inside it, press a button, and watch as it warms the food up just like a microwave. It's an informational bubble though, really useful but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move and we'll be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So you bought informational stuff. I can't read today. Oh, Anime Girl. Oh, it's that one show. I buy that for $1. Oh, it's no longer. Oh no, it's there. I just need to change back there. There we go. So you bought informational stuff too, haven't you? It's at the very least a good idea for gifts. Well, oh no, I can't do Dorothy's voice right now. Hold on. Let me drink some water. Dynamic entry! Finally, at least somebody came after me. Is it weird that I've already heard three times in the last hour? Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her side now? Jealous? You wish. You don't need to fight for me. We're not. I'll go check on the microwave wires thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. Back. Oh. Hello, Jill. Shoulder, you're late. Hey, Jay. See, that's how you greet people. You shut it. I'll go help. I'll go help Sweater Pups. Something wrong? She's not good with dogs. Oh. Alright, we're all here so we can start. Yo, Uncle Rush. What? Oh, Mom. I know what I said. How's the food doing? Oh, she was calling her name. Okay, never mind. It's doing well, but it'll take a bit. Can you speed it up? I've used those microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly or burn that bitch. So, how long? 15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when the time comes. We need to kill some time then. Alright, let's play Truth or Dare. Oh, what? I'll pass. Games are for kids. I'm in. Sure, I'll play. Sounds fun. As long as that mud stays away from me. That'll make the time pass faster. I'll pass. You'll play. Why do I not get a say in this? Oh my. I like this. Whew. Alright then, rules are simple. If you get picked, you pick either Truth or Dare. After you finish, you get to pick somebody else. We go like that until food's done. What about punishment games? Those are a hassle. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill. Yes! You start. Pick someone. Oh, let's see. Ooh, well, I am not very interested in you. I am so sorry. I am more interested in Gillian. We know very little about him. Well, meanwhile, we are a little bit more familiar with Dorothy and Alma. But Boss is also very interesting. What if I pick myself? I can't. Let's ask Gil. Okay then, Gil, what do you pick? Truth. What's your last name? There, I picked there. Try to make a sugar rush with your eyes closed. Alright. Here, why do you not give me your last name? This is a beer. Well, it works, I think. My turn, right? Well, me, pick me. You, the dog. Come on. There, I dare you. No, I'm the one that dares you. Bring it on. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. You're not sitting. Sir, yes, sir. Whatever it is. Alright, you, the blonde pet me. Eh? Whatever. Your hands are cold. Colder than your usual hands. Your usual hands, I guess. Alright then, Jill. I'll go with Dare. Give me a shoulder massage. Really? Really. Okay. You're good at this. My grandpa taught me how to years ago. How old were you when your grandpa died? 14 or so, if memory serves right. Then he was... Sorry, need to use the bathroom. What? Jill, what did that massage do exactly? It was a regular massage. I might have accidentally unclasped her bra though. I feel like something snapped. Well, just imagine the pressure the poor thing must be subject to. You have a pretty triumphant look on your face though. Wouldn't you? I wonder. If everyone's done talking about my bra, let's move on. I wonder how long until the food is done. Oh, because she picked me, now I get to pick someone else, right? Boss. Alright, boss, pick. Choose me. How do you get your arm? On second thought, dare me. Why does no one answer my questions? Let Gil by the neck of shirt. Okay. Eh? What? Happy? I guess. Who cares? I didn't hear about your arm. I do. I care. Alright, Gil. Now that I have you in this position, answer me. I didn't pick. You're in no position to pick. Now answer. Did you live in Scotland for 2 years? Oh my god. And it says Zaina picked Gillian, who chose Truth. Scotland? No. I guess that rules out a couple of possibilities. Chief? What? Alright, I'm still lifting you. Sorry. And how she apologizes. I guess it's my turn. Hey, Alma, Truth or Dare? Dare. Oh, I have a suggestion. You stay quiet. Fine. How strong are those arms of yours? It's still my muscles under them, so not very. Although not having flesh and skin makes things easier. Wait, that... OBS, why? So it is the updates. You see, OBS recently updated. I think it was yesterday before the stream that I got updated. And now it had this disconnection problem that I had a couple of times before when I was playing Bokura with Soru, so maybe it is the updates that mess up with that. I dare you to break this knot with your hands. Okay. Well, that was easy. Holy shit, Gil, are you really into that? Huh? Asking a woman to break a knot in her hands and then watching her eat it, does that turn you on? Wait, is this an actual thing that turns guys on? I need to know for professional reasons. You're a pervert, Gilbert. Wait, that was close this time. My turn then? Alright. Hey Jill, pick. Why do you keep picking me? Truth. Okay then, what's your most embarrassing childhood dream? Elaborate? For example, when I was a girl, I wanted to be a professional puzzle master. I guess in a way, I accomplished that, but you understand. I wanted to be a ventriloquist. Huh? When I was a child, I liked this show called Lucia's Fun House. The one with the woman in the house with the talking stuff? That one. My parents divorced when I was around 6, I think. Mom was on tour with an orchestra and my dad was working constantly. I spent a lot of time with my grandpa, but he slept a lot, so I was on my own most of the time. I like to pretend things like chairs or beds could talk, and since AI wasn't so advanced back then. Anyway, I went to a magic show once and there was this guy making a puppet talk. My dad told me he was a ventriloquist, so I kinda obsessed about wanting to be one. Even today, I'd be lying if I said that I don't think about it every now and then. So that's why you pretend Ford can talk. She what? Nothing. I'm getting hungry. Alright, I want to pick them, but it doesn't seem like they will, like, answer my questions, though. Let's ask, Dorothy. Okay then, Dorothy. There! Do something freaky. Like removing my head? Removing your... Because I can remove my head with no problem. Do you want me to remove my head? I'll pass. I'll take your word for it. Anyone want to see that? No. No, thank you. I do, but I'm not gonna be the party pooper here. I want to see it. Dana, do it. Fine, I guess it's my turn now. Hey, Dana, what do you pick? I'll pick Truth. If you had to marry Honey or John, who would you pick? I am assuming she's referring to Gillian and myself. Probably Jill. I mean, she's cute, she's smart. And I kinda own Gil anyway, so it's kinda redundant. Speaking of Gil, truth or dare, fuckboy? Big one for me. Well, where were you born? I don't really know. It's one of those things I can't remember, was never informed about. Strangely, I do remember an early childhood in the Arctic of all places. The Arctic. Huh. Just, huh? A bell? Food's ready. Finally. Let's go. You guys go ahead, I'll have a quick smoke outside. Careful. Truth or dare, huh? It was fun, I guess. Hey. Hello. A bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. True. Are you leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got a message that Diana is making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? But you didn't get to eat, though. Fine, I guess. All this has helped keep my mind off things for a while. It is weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years. Oh, is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? Ask Katyusha or any of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to war. I guess. Well, although the circumstances make me not want to, I've gotta go. Careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance and spend this time with everyone inside, don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill's back. What is that? I don't like the music playing in this. And that it looks like a kind of bloody moon of sorts. And I do not see my mouse. Are those satellites out there? I cannot click anything. Hello? Oh, she's looking at the moon. I think. I assuming this is later at her house because 4 is there. Chapter 3. Dulce. I just realized, well, more like just remembered, all the chapter names are in Spanish for some reason. I do not... Huh. And this one means sweet. Ain't that sweet? Steam achievement. What? My rent is due on the 30th, and I have to have the $1,000 ready by that? Or I'll be evicted? God dang it. Jill, we do not have the money to not get... Oh god. Oh no. I shouldn't have bought all these... Oh god. Well, it's the cheapest thing. Let's hope the boss gives us enough money the following days. Okay, I forgot what I wanted to do. Hold on. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, the chapter names. I don't remember what chapter 2 name was, but I remember it meant like bitter, which made sense, I guess, for what happened. I do not remember. I kind of want to play more with Truth or Dare, but I guess we'll do that later-ish in a like completionist one. Anyway, Monster Girlfriend Shirari. Okay, we already read this one. Is anyone into wrestling here? We already read this one too. I don't even have it to be. Julian is sold and busted. You're talking shit about my wife, like I wouldn't find out. It's going to be censored. I don't think so. The show was rather tame. I'm going to marry Julian. Oh man, I remember. Oh, is this show? Oh yeah. Okay. Augmented Eye. Street race at the Motor City District leaves to that. Oh god. The Motor City District is notorious for the number of illegal street races it sees each week, and the dozens of injured drivers it leaves every year. This time it has been reported that 2 people died during a race hosted at the Gate Highway, otherwise known as Death Lane. The Transit Police is currently investigating the deaths as well as the underground world of illegal street racing. We have several suspects in regard to who it is running this underworld, but nothing concrete as of yet. Chief of the Transit Police Department, J. Esposito, told the Augmented Eye. That last name is very familiar. Who is... The death of these 2 youngsters will be the last, however, that's a promise. You wouldn't believe what happens in this cartoon. Cartoons are not for children. They're still largely colorful, but the themes they touch have become rather dark. In fact, every cartoon on air today has dark themes. It's come to the point where innocent animated characters are no longer a thing. I suppose children are now young adults from birth now? But enter Touch Fluffy Tale, a new show that aims to challenge the current trend. No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plots, just fun with numbers and fluffy tales, said a TFT producer who asked to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want death threats for making a cartoon for actual kids. I mean, that's reasonable enough. Glitch City Olympics return next year. For the 10th consecutive year, the Glitch City Olympics returns to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome, this time with a representative from the exclusive country of Kenya. Oh no. Prime Minister Quincy, who is in charge of the committee, told the Augmented Eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanye, and that we had to abide by some of his religious rules in order to see some of their best competitors come to the country. Kanye's main religion, Kenyaism, prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said country had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. It's a temporary solution, but it will do the trick. Alright. Well, I think we have nothing else to save. And I guess let's go to work and have enough money, save enough money to get the 10,000 before the 30th. Hey Jill, Gil is in the back sorting an ingredients shipment, and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye. What? Wait, the dog what? Okay, first order, pet me. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge and I want you to pet me. Hold on. I think I want something more fun today. We can get rid of those who dwell in shadows and put commencing simulation and then switching it up. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey Jay, won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Won't. Will. You called? He said Will, not Gil. Ah. Who the hell is Will? Nobody. Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will. Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up! Who, me or Will? Ah! You go back to whatever you were doing. Alright. Poor Gillian. And you, stand by. Only if you pet me. Go! The fact just happened. Well, aren't we spirited today? Hi, Virgilio. Welcome to Va-11. Virgilio? Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know? So it's all an act then. Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a bleeding Jane? Sure. Huh. Why is he being so straightforward right now? That is so weird coming from him. But you know what? I appreciate it. All blended, no ice, no aging from what I can tell. Okay. It is a sovereign drink. Apparently. Bleeding Jane. Yes, this is just the thing. So, tired of putting up an act. Care to explain? It's a long story and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? There's a word that's been losing meanings lately. That's a word. Oh god, no. There's a word that's been meaningless. I cannot read today, but I understand what she's saying. Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately? Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird? You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Huh? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself, but I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention, but then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read, giving me yet another layer of enigma. Huh. Well, congrats, no offense, but I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Say, can you give me something spicy? Sure. Spicy. What could it be? There are many spicy drinks, apparently. No, only 3. I don't know why I confused these. Mars Blast, Blooming Jane, Bloom Light. I don't think I've done a Bloom Light before. Or I don't remember making one. Or maybe I have. But it is bitter. I mean, spicy. Powder Delta, 2 Flanner Guide. 4 Adelaide, 1 Powder Delta, 2 Flanner Guide, and 3 Karmatrine, all aged under rocks and mixed. There we go. Here. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. You like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. Yee. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with passion. You like it? Lots. Not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now. Hey, bartender. Call me Jill. I wanted to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior and thank you for all at that. Don't worry, I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even your real name? It might be. It might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities and sordid pasts. Gil, Jamie, you... did you say something? Just rambling. Baby, no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Huh, again. Again? In my time here, I've heard avoided people ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built a bar here thinking about the runaway public. You make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is a more active predator? I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of criminal though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something bitter here? On it. Bitter. I think this helps. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No Flanner Guide, 1 Karmatrine. 3, 3, 3. All blended. Yay. Here. This works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender? As weird as it may sound from smoking bartender, no I don't. Well, I get it, it's not for everyone. I don't like coffee either. I got Boomer the other day. What about her? Still scared of her? Not really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat, Boomer? No, that's not it. It's like the bandage girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out. You might be right. Well, I'll leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. Oh, you're here again, Art. And here we are, another weird person wandering into the bar. Anything I can get you? Gut punch. Okay. Name. Aged. Mixed. Here you go. Oh, you got it right. So what's up now? A bit of holiday blues, you could say. So you celebrate Mega Christmas? Why wouldn't I? You look more like a Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalism madness that is Mega Christmas. And you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say it. I'll refrain. Although now that I think about it, holiday blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just the season. A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved by the corporations over time. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came the Turbo Male guy. He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. Turbo Male? That can't be his ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master and his rival was Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names were not a problem. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed like Santa every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. And of course, that's the part everyone sings about. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Redmond family. Nega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Male? Yep. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. The holiday is a joke. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? No, I don't. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. Like those jerks who only eat nuked and think they are better than everyone else. I see. Anything else I can get you? Get me a French Weaver, will you? Alright. French Weaver. Aged and mixed. There you go. Hold on, give me a second. Alright, there you go. I was like scratching my eye because I suddenly felt very itchy. Anyway. Let us continue. Here. Right, thanks. So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings of White Knights stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor. I haven't gotten much on that one yet. All in all, the madness following the attack of the bank seems to have settled down a bit. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cam, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. I wonder if Say plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Say went there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Hey bartender, you okay? Sorry, I got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's the odd silly rumor here and there. Like the vending machine stasers malfunctioning and applying more strength. Or that the writer of The Last Rain in the World is actually living here as a rain in a jar. But those are the kind of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold on that one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Okay then, well, no wait, she's out. Gil, you there? Yeah, taking your break? Let me know if someone comes in. Alright. It is now safe to keep playing. Things are pretty quiet outside. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It certainly is. Welcome. What can I get you? Oh! An old friend. Actually, I'm looking for... Lexi! There she is. I'm looking for some stuff. I'll wait with you in a second. Don't worry, I'll just have a drink in the meantime. So, you're Jill? You know me? I've been keeping in touch with Dana ever since she left Neo San Francisco. She always talks about you, about her sister, about her friend in Panama, about her sister, and about this dog she picked up from the street. A dog? Yeah, I think she called him Killian. Oh god. That can't be right. First I heard of this dog. Yeah, she told me he appeared at the door looking very pitiful. And she always talks so happily about how he opens up to the people around him. She's even asked me for help finding where he came from. So, a dog, huh? Achoo! Did you hear something outside? Probably just a dog sneezing. What can I get you? Let's try the fringe weaver. On it. I just saw how it's made. Is that the one that is like ethylic alcohol with sugar? Yes, it is. Alright, aged and mixed. There we go. A fringe weaver. Seems right, thanks. Ah, sorry, my office is a mess, so I can't let you in right now. I'll just go buy some. Take your time. This is the first time I've seen her get excited about someone. Well, I guess it's been almost 7 or 8 years since I last saw her. She had a brief stint with me at the Neo San Francisco Police Department. Huh. Another thing to add to the oddly adventurous past of my boss. I can't picture her as a policewoman, though. Well, she was more of a collaborator. Everyone in the department acknowledged her abilities and she helped us from time to time. She was authorized to come with us but couldn't act by herself. She didn't have a gun or a badge, but she did have a radio to stay in touch. And I'm not gonna lie, she was one of the best backup partners I've had over the years. She once took down a band of punks with nothing but a loaf of bread. A loaf of... Yep, that sounds like boss. She requested that the next loaf have sesame seeds. Something about it hitting harder. So her penchant for swinging bread lobes like swords is not just some weird habit. And how did she end up with the police of all places? Her old league, the Grand Slam Fighters, was fighting against the NSFW. I was there because I needed to ask the owner of the league a couple of questions. But then a fight broke out. Many drunkards joined in the fray not too long after. I was gonna start evacuating the place, but before I knew it, she had already subdued the troublemakers. I asked for help with the rest of the case. One thing led to another. Oh. I was afraid that she might have been involved in as an alternative to jail time. Nah, she's not that kind of girl. So you came all the way here for a visit. I'm in the middle of some investigations, actually. I don't think Neo San Francisco Police has any say on whatever happens here. Nah, I'm not in the police anymore, just a simple private investigator. If you came all the way here on a case, you can't just be a simple private investigator. Fair enough. You wouldn't by any chance have heard about a group called the Swap Spiders, would you? First I hear that name, sorry. Don't worry. Say, let's try this. Sugar Rush. Sure. My name... Sugar Rush. 1, 2, 1. I'm gonna give you 2 Karma Train as well. Mixed. Here you go. Yeah, this is what I've heard about. Alright, fuck it. Let's just hit a bar and chill. Plus, you own a bar. Doctors don't diagnose themselves, Jill. I guess you're right. Wait, is she? Calm down. You don't need to overdo it. We're not dating anymore. What? Wait, she went? I was bored. She was lonely. We gave it a try. It didn't work. We broke up after less than a week. Huh. What didn't work? She was too uptight. Oh, so Lexi is a girl. Okay. I wasn't sure. She was too Dana. Too Dana. On the first day, she got her head stuck in the bucket. Dinner became a night in the hardware store getting the thing off. Oh, too Dana. Yeah, I get it. Anyways, I haven't seen you in person in a long time and you have to leave before New Year's. I don't want to make a mess. Don't try too hard. Seriously, don't. You'll make a mess. Let's just go outside and drink. I came all the way here to drink Hassie. I have Hassie at home. Hey, this stuff is like caviar here, thanks to the import rates. I'll take your offer then. You go ahead while I grab some ice. Okay. A pleasure to meet you, Jill. Please come again. Hey, boss. Yes? Lexi said something that got me thinking. The relationship? No, actually, you got me curious. Do you swing that way, boss? Cuteness knows no boundaries. Right. Anyway, what got me thinking is that she thinks Gil is a dog. She does? Yeah, when you talk about him, she thinks you're talking about a dog. Gil is patrolling nearby with Nacho and the other dog. This will be fun. Just don't overdo it. Feeling lonely? That voice. Oh. Anna. Hey Joe, long time no see. Really long time no see. Seriously, it feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. Aren't you the girl that sometimes appears on the screen? And there's no signal. I can't change the channel. Huh. I remember her appearing in the beginning, but then she never showed up again. So I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. Earth to Joe, I'm talking to you here. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know? Julianne Stringray, I'm talking to you. Huh. Calm down, don't fall for her taunts. How did she know my full name though? I thought your full name was Julianne Natalie Stringray. Or did you legally remove the Natalie? Oh, she said... Never mind that. Is she reading my thoughts? Yeah, I mean, they're kind of reading in the middle of the screen. Hard not to see them, actually. Alright, that's it. I'm going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think. This world is amazing because of the things you just can't explain. And just because only you experience something doesn't mean that it's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR. No, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledge me. Shit. That's good. I'm not serving you anything. What? Why? Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Don't be like that. Drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had to put up for those drinks. What is she? Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sake. You okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Ah, boss, what happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drank the Hassie, the bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt. Why? Just why? To annoy people, of course. Is it a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. There are things like spats after all. It's uncannily right, not all that wrong, and they can't stop staring. Not like anyone other than me could see it though. They could see it if they wanted to. Jill, you're making an awful lot of faces there. Are you okay? Yeah, just remembering stuff. Anime's not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. And you stay here. Who stays where? Crap, did I just... You have to be the first person I've met who mixes their inner and outer voice. I thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter, sorry. Oh, okay. Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure, thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet, I'll thank you when you leave. That's not what I... Whatever. Flawless service! Yes! Here's something in case you feel lonely today. Boss is too nice. Please, Jill, don't make me buy anything. Looking at the poster, Jill managed to get Gabby up her mind. Even if it's just for a little bit. I don't know. Who's Gabby? These are the things we already read. Tailored the brain, tired after name. Tired of name change requests. A couple of weeks ago, we read about Taylor, one of the brains from the Sola anime project. One of the highlights from the interview was that, unfortunately stripped from the finished version, was a stray comment about how many people asked Taylor to change their name to Brian on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline, Taylor told the AE team. I like the name Taylor, and there's nothing wrong with Brian. I just won't be a part of the joke. My life is worth more than that. Taylor is currently looking at their chances of becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season. Parliament discusses anime influence. During an unusual meeting held at the Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on their population. It's nothing but filth, trash, a representative for the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Several anime studio heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money into the local market. Yamake, a producer, told the Augmented Eye during a phone interview. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre. You can trust me. Biker gang arrested after vandalism. The member of one of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after the group's leader and her entourage were found at the site of the protest last Friday. Their leader, commonly known as in the streets as Christine Love, declared to press that they were unjustly arrested and that their gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knights. They're afraid of us. They know they can't take us down in the streets, so they use protesters as a shield, and we had no option but to surrender, Love told AE during a phone conversation. They're currently detained and waiting for trial. The formal charges are unknown so far. Interesting. Anyway. I have all my save. Oh. I guess I could save here because this is from an earlier thingy. Yeah. Alright. I don't have to buy anything today from what I saw, so we can keep saving to be able to pay rent. So, let me stretch real quick. There we go. Let's go to work then. Good evening. Hey Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Isn't that a bit soon? Why, did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party? No, I mean, never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey. No, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. Back. See? So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... Told you. We're depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gabby? Let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death. Ah, okay. And I wasn't afraid to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about. The fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you. Gabby. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when you would be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me what drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years. Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes. And fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby is in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Jill, you idiot. Huh? You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that? Alma. Armitage? Kicker. Alma, right. I don't know what happened when you fought that with that girl's sister, but now you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick? Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if you needed be. Hey, boss. Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. Ready. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. Huh? Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not, I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Oh, Stella! Happy holidays! Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Having that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. I'm sorry for that outburst. Why? You look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. Cobalt velvet for Stella. Hold on. Name. Cobalt velvet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5. Ice and mixed. There we go. Here. Thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. Sorry, I got the hiccups. She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too. Sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How's she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at the bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways. Always? There was a rough spot when Sei was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close. Then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Sei is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her as a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She'd always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Sei was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time I see that old look cross her face and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Sei knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Get me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Cold and sweet. Probably one of the... Kinda like a Sugar Rush or a Moonblast, maybe? On the rocks and blended. I think a Moonblast is a good idea. One Powder Delta, one Planner Guy. I think that's... yeah, okay. On the rocks. Did I put on the rocks? No. And blended. Moonblast. Here. Whoa. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Sei asks for, you know? How did you mention it? So I take it it's Sei's family situation isn't exactly fine and dandy, huh? It's a mess they've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad that they've actually done it. Sei's mom had a really abusive relationship with Sei's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. But apparently things got nasty when Sei's mom, Miss Emmy, got pregnant. Oh? At that point she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't so easy though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from him. She still uses a cane to walk thanks to that. She moved here. Sei was born. She started her veterinary clinic. So, did she come back? Did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Sei managed to scare him off. How? Hold on, let me open the door for my dog. Oh, she beat him to near death 3 times. My doggo doggo wants to be, he wants uppies. He wanted uppies. Okay, hold on. I had to like move the chair and everything for that. Let me just adjust things. There we go. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but... oh, don't worry, I laughed too. The dramatic irony there is delicious. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of people. You feel there's the warmth of people. You feel there are people leaving. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they are also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that too. But I just want one. I'm asking for one for me, adding one to your order. Oh, that. Right. Beer. Wait, why did I add ice? No reason. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 3, 4, 6, 4. Okay. Slot 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix. We have a beer. Here. Thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry, I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fella was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you wanna come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye Jill. Bye Say. Careful. Please come again. You wanna come too? I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played here or there. Had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Classy. Maybe a cobalt velvet? Have I served her that before? I don't think so. Because I don't know if a Rentini would be her type of thing. French viewer might be nice for her. Although, no, she gets drunk easily. Never mind. Classy drinks. I've given her a Mercury Blast before, I think. Maybe she would like that. There we... Huh. That is a blue Mercury Blast. Did I do it right? 3, 3, 2, 1 and 1. Huh. Why is it blue? Has it always been blue and I just never paid attention? I don't think so. But it says Mercury Blast. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow she got into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa that made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation? Well, the story says that the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and the Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something. Oh, that. He'd say that she's worried. But I won't go back to those days just like that though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature now. I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Expected as much, told her as much. Hey, can you get me something bubbly? Sure. Bubbly for bubbly girl. I could give her a couple of velvet actually. While we're at it. And 3. Oh, shoot. Reset. I think I managed to save it. There we go. Here, bubbly. Hey Jill, this might seem a bit random, but do you remember the first time I came here? Yeah, you're the second white knight I've served. I remember why. Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about that story. How's your other experience with a white knight? If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you. Oh? She came here as part of her work looking for information on some case. I went through the motions, offering her a drink and all that, but she came only for her job. At first I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested she ask the vending machines outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and she left. Pretty professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in that case though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious. You seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. It makes me kinda jealous. Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence that I noticed it. But you noticed it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the cue was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it. I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that event? Not really. I just found the fact that I was the only other white knight you served weird. I mean, really? Just you? Weird, I know. I've spent most of my life with almost no interactions with white knights until I met you. Means you've had a nice life then. That sounded creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll go take my break, Jill. Gil, sure. I do not have safe of the force room. Maybe then I could... Save this one? Well, I already did anyway, so... It is now safe to keep playing. I wonder if I left food for 4. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy. You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Ah, honey. You want something? The usual, I guess. Huh. Piano woman. She's been acting up, and the whole Lilim thingy is not helping me feel at ease about this. 5, 5, 2, 3, 3. Aged and mixed. Here. This is nice. 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 Ice? Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey honey, how do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? Well, let me... I need to put down my dog. There we go. What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? Did you watch The Matrix or something? And those ponderings brought you to the bar? What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy. So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts? Solip what? Solipsism, the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, there's another thing right there, that word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solus means alone and ipse means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises and decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this? It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why? Calm down. That's just semantic satiation. Stop making up words, honey. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure the counter is really here? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on, just making sure. Should make her a drink at the very least. I'll have something to throw at her. But like, what could I make her? She likes girly stuff. So maybe a blue fairy. Aged and mixed. Here you go. Also, I haven't turned on the TV. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know, it was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in the comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? Huh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's a human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis, that uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Rain in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book and realized I was crying over fake things and a story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but the focus helped me. Hey, I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay then. Phew. Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And? It burns and itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana's, oh, I've been here before. Mario! Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right, sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Oop. Give me a second, guys. And back. What happened to the music? Jukebox? Anyway. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Wait, what happened to the music? Hey, honey. The big package had a big... And? What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it? Oh my god. Stop, Dorothy. Stop. I don't know why there's no music. Like, I can't hear anything. And OBS? OBS is not picking anything either. I don't know what happened there, but... Oh my god. Stop. Okay. I don't. Seriously, Jill? She's the one making jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang upside down. She'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario, what do you drink? He might have another delivery, you know? This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? I'm fine. Alright, name... Sunshine cloud. I can't even hear the effects. Bummer. I'll put him on Karmatrine on the rocks and blend it. There we go. Here. Thanks. No, they did not. Call me Dorothy. You can also call me darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy, why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. What way, Lilin? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thinking you. Thinking me? Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think.
That made me happy, and I don't know, it fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. Glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, honey. Enjoy your big.
God, out with you. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it, I get it, don't worry. You like guys, it's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the motor district? I spend a lot of my free time in the motor district, actually. Why? Is it true what they say about the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course, everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but truth is that nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten up to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have a piano man. Alright? Unfortunately, I cannot save here, so to even try to close the game and see if that works. Piano man, sing us a song, you're a piano man. 5, 3, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 3. On the rocks and mixed. So the other one is age and this one is on the rocks. Interesting. Here. Yeah, this is nice. This will sound weird, but do you believe in replibots? Replibots? There is the belief that some Lilim out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. That someone or something replaces those humans with such Lilim. Thus they call them replibots. You know a lot about this. I don't. It's in most magazines nowadays. Well, it's the first time I've heard of it. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. Then I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there, almost immediately after the whole thing. And he was there the whole time. Maybe it was someone that looked like him? He had the same looks, clothes, and mannerisms. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And you saw the kid Lilim here. They could easily pass off as humans. There are even Lilim idol singers nowadays whose voices can pass off as a human. They could be passing off as humans on their very noses, replacing us with... Okay. At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilim behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilim because they seem... How do I put this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. They treat risks with a lot more leniency. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Please come again. What's your take on the replicant thing? Do you believe in them? Do you? Not really, but I ask you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do then? I remember I lost lots of sleep because of it. That does not answer my question. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. I'm but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the nipple-like crabs invade. When the replibots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? But part of it's useless to be afraid and you catch. Right. Back, did anything happen? I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey, they brought you a package. Ah, yes. Yeah, that. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? That's a new one. Flawless service. Yay. Pocket money. I'm out of excuses. But there's still no sound. Oh, I didn't see what I needed to do. Hold on. Just let me save first. Save. I guess I could save. Well, I got my flawless service, so I might as well override it. Now, go to. Oh no, shoot! I continued it. Never mind. I'm gonna close the game. Hold on. Where did the volume go? I'm opening it up again and it's not, there's no sound at all. Okay, there it is. Okay, finally. I was getting worried. Weird. This one. Julie wonders if Maneki Nekos actually bring luck, but I want to prevent her from getting too distracted. Okay, depends on... Okay. Shop. Maneki Neko, how much is it? Okay, whatever. We still have 5... But we still have like 4,000 to go before... To like, get enough money for rent, which I am worried about. What day are we in? It's 17, right? So, or 16th. 16th. So we're only 3 days. We only have 3 more days, as far as I remember. So I think this game lasts like 19 days. First space colony to develop. Huh. The first space colony shade outer paradise is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army. Who the heck is calling me? Following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. But is anyone really threatening you? Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the outer paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population. Well, what's new? Anyway. Woman marries anime pillow. Wow. Nobody's actually surprised. Yeah, no, that's just old news. We're being honest. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technologies, the traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow has some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, grandma. What's an anime pillow? Doors, I don't know if you know it with its actual name, which is a dakimakura. It's those large, like very long pillows that have like the body of an anime girl in it, or can be also an anime guy. And they're just for hugging. And they usually have the characters in like scandalous positions or something, you know, like one side is just normal them laying, it's supposed to be like pretending that they're laying on the bed, that's what the illustration does, and then the other side has like a more scandalous pose or something, or they have less clothes or something, you know, stuff like that. I don't see any that have them outright nude, but there would probably be one, like some of like that. Yeah, it's basically just a dakimakura. I used to want one when I was a teenager, and then one day I just stopped. And now when I think about it, I feel like it's better just as a decoration really than anything else, but I don't know. I don't know if I would ever have one, even if it were like about my favorite character or something. Like those long pillows I see around. Yeah, it's like very long. No, not this. Why? IIK, the final remaster leads the video game charts. The newest remaster of 2016 is YIIK, a postmodern RPG. Maybe it says 2. Y2K. A postmodern RPG opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku, Hatsune Miku, Project Remaster, and Sting Space Remaster. Full chart including lifetime sales. The final remaster had 1.5 million. Remaster Water Pro Wrestling J and Danganronpa. Oh my god. Alright. Do we have anything else? That bar called Valhalla. Huh. Is it any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Normies are taking over, huh? Everyone is a need, just like me. Anyway, place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. Also, I've never been there, so I wouldn't know. Is she cute? I can't take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems a bit more of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she read your advances? Nah, I heard from the distance. So is that a no? Kind of. I mean, you're going there just to chat. I just want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? Nope. Bummer. Well, I think I'm going next week then. Sounds good enough for me. Huh. Interesting. Alrighty. I guess we can go to work now. Since I bought the broken thingy. Yep. Good evening. Ah, Jill, I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the doll? Yeah, good idea. I'll go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Anyway, let's start. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises through the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Vicinity, whatever. Distant explosions all night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. Now get me a Mars Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 1, 2. Alrighty. Just blend it. Okay. Mars Blast. Here you go. Oh, you didn't mess up. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe that I'm the only one who enjoys them aside from the owner. May I suggest you try suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try the suplex thing. Right. I mean, he's making him spend, so fine might be. I need to pay my bills. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks and mixed. Suplex. Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, Mr. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Feared as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So, why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours you're trapped in bed while horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, in your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should figure. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Gut punch. Gut punch. Aged and mixed. Here you go. Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours though. I add a couple of extras in this actually. So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements, where you can reconstruct it, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. You've said that twice. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day? Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. Okay. A bad touch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks. Unmixed. Here's your bad touch. You have such a petty sense of humor. Guilt is charged. So, what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only did she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got... Oh no. Oh no. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to the court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, "Then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple." I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time, we even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all of that, I mean, the age difference and all. But there is something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister, and she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey, it's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me, how are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah? I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So, what's the problem then? The same fear that dropped me away from her in the first place. Right. Give up Brentini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. My name, Brentini, Brentini, Brentini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Brentini. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Oh no. What are you doing here? Oh hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Oh god. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. Okay. And after the girl went to college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. Oh god. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Enough? No, peace out. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right. I am going crazy. I don't know who Anna is, but gosh darn it. Here you go. Thanks. So, tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party on this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be here. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. Alright. Bye, you were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up. Save.
I don't know where to save anymore.
I guess here.
Alright.
I think I'm gonna leave it here for now. We don't have many days left, but my voice is feeling a little bit tired because of all the talking. The voices of the characters, and also I need to take care of a couple of things regarding my whole process for my degree and stuff. I have to do a bunch of paperwork and take pictures and stuff, so I need to check that. So we're halfway done with day 16, and then I think we only have days, 17, 18, and then the 19 is supposed to be the last one, which I think would be the 31st, because we're on the 28th. 17, 29, 30th, 18. Yeah, so the game ends in New Year's, which is interesting. So we'll see what ending we get then. And yeah. And maybe in the same playthrough, try to get different achievements that maybe we don't manage to get, or different endings. We'll see. But for now, I think I'm gonna break it here, just because of this thing that I have to do, and also because my throat is starting to feel a little tired. I need to work a little bit on that. It's specifically with this game, but I think it has to do with the fact that I have to do a lot of talking and a lot of voices and stuff, and that is like wearing me off a little bit, but we'll see. But yeah, with that, thanks so much for coming, thanks so much for being here and giving me a couple of your hours. I really like this game. So I just wonder where it will lead us. Like now we know that like the final resolution, or I guess the peak of the story, is Jill having a conversation with her ex's sister. So we'll see how that ends. But yeah, with that, I'll be taking you to the ending screen. It's a lot of talking, yeah. But I like it. Like it's really fun. I probably need to like look up some techniques so it doesn't happen as often. Bad end rip, no. Anyway, because as far as I know, there is a bad ending. I don't know what leads to it, but there apparently is a bad ending, but who knows. Anyway, with that, I'll see you on Monday. I am planning to stream most of next week, so keep an eye out for that. I will be releasing a schedule for that as soon as I have like my itinerary in order, so be on the lookout for that. It will probably be a not full 7-day streams, but maybe 5 or 6 depending on how things go. So with that, have a nice rest of your day, even at night, wherever you live. Happy time zone, and I'll see you on Saturday with a new cover, and next week with more Valhalla and who knows what else. Probably the Behind the Frame DLC that I promise. But yeah, I'll see you around. Bye bye guys. Bye.